Welcome back, guys. We had the opportunity to watch Air, the latest Ben Affleck, Matt Damon, and Marlon Wayans movie. This movie is not a biopic of Michael Jordan. It's more so the origin of the shoe, the sneaker. It's got a phenomenal cast. I remember when we saw the trailer, we were like, "Man, we got to check that out." And I just told Griff, "I'm like, man, it's a great movie." I do agree with Griff. I don't think it's going to be my top five best movies of the year, but definitely very, very, very good movie. Phenomenal cast, great story. I think it may win an award, maybe.
The acting in this movie is fantastic. That's what really drew me to this movie was the cast because it's a huge cast. If you take a look at it, there's Matt Damon, Jason Bateman, Ben Affleck, Viola Davis. It's a huge cast. The movie's pretty good. It had a good story, and I enjoyed it. It's not really my favorite genre. It's not really about something I cared too much about. So I don't think it's going to be it's not going to be a movie I think of in my top five later in the year. I do think that this movie could win some awards for acting, for their leads, for the supporting actors and actresses. I think that is definitely possible. I don't really think there's much wrong with this movie. They took it straight from history, which I don't know how accurate it is because I've never really known the story, but it was a truly game-changing story. What happened with Nike and Michael Jordan? A lot changed from that deal, and I think biopics are going to become more and more popular as they have been for the past few years, just to get people to know what happened because less and less people are choosing to go and learn about history on their own time, whether it is reading books or going on the internet about something that happened 40 years ago. I think biopics are going to become more and more popular due to that.
Yeah, the thing with biopics is they're always over dramatized. There's always this, and that's just to sell more. So I'm not saying that they got the story wrong, but it's just rarely do they always change something, some location or the name of a character. So in other words, just and most people know this, but don't go watch a biopic, any biopic, the Elvis biopic, the Elton John one, or even one of the Scorsese films, and say, "Oh, that's exactly how it happened." Not so much. There's always going to be a location or a name change or, an event that's over dramatized just to sell more. But for the most part, I believe it's pretty faithful. It's a good movie. Something a little bit more adult. It felt a little lengthy at times, but other than that, solid acting. Ben Affleck again proves he's got it. The cast is phenomenal. Favorite cast member here, Viola Davis. Viola Davis, I'm convinced if she doesn't have an Oscar, I don't know if she has. Why doesn't she? She should. I think she's been robbed at least once. Great, great actress. So those are my thoughts on Air. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's in theaters now. You guys are gonna have a good time. Especially if you're a fan of Michael and a fan of Nike, and if you have a pair of Air Jordans, this is a movie for you. If you don't care about any of that, you may still have some fun.
It'll also be available on streaming on Amazon Prime in a couple of months. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay up to date with our current videos. I'll see you guys next time.
Take care, guys.